I know IKEA is not the first place you think about when you're looking for RV organization, but they have some really great products here that are lightweight and affordable, and they look pretty. I don't actually recommend this raised cutting board for cutting because bamboo can be really hard on your knives, but it would make a really cool riser for like a coffee station. But if you flip it over, you can use it to hold books, or it could also be a couch armrest table if your couch chair arms are wide enough. And also it could be a little bowl stand for small dogs or cats, or you could use it as a serving tray or a wine and cheese board. The tempered glass dishes are a super affordable alternative to Corelle dishes. These are actually pretty nice.
Oh, they're like a different size of bowl.
And look how they're small, but they're deep, huh?
Yeah.
Can't fit enough ice cream.
Oh yeah, you could. Those are actually really nice. Oh, they're 79 cents a piece. Holy cow. I will always recommend Corelle because they're made in the United States, but this IKEA version is still a great option for RV life. I hate the buggies. Why do they have to be like this? They got the weird like sideways, like you can go woo. It's like, ugh. I've seen a lot of people use these mesh bags to hang produce in their RV. I love that idea. We have a wire basket that I hung on the wall with outdoor command hooks, and it has held up for 3.5 years. It fell once on a travel day, but I just added another hook so that it could hold the weight. And we have this basket for overflow, and apparently I need to go grocery shopping. How do you store your fruit? Do you store it in a basket or like one of the bags, or do you just keep it in your fridge? Let me know in the comments below. I've shown you this plate holder many times because I absolutely love it. It's so small and lightweight, and it holds the dishes perfect. I hung one on the wall too that I use for hanging wet dishcloths and just different things that I need to dry before they go in the laundry. The cleaning gloves are so cheap and fairly durable. Just make sure that you get the correct size because they do run small. IKEA has the prettiest dish towels. I keep some of these thin ones on hand for covering my bread after baking, and they do work surprisingly well for drying the dishes. They absorb the water and they dry really fast. But I also like to have thick, soft dish towels. I get mine in the bath towel section because they're much thicker than your regular kitchen dish towels. These hanging baskets are perfect for using the vertical space in your RV for storage. I have one in the kitchen that I use for dirty, reusable napkins, and one in the bathroom for washcloths. My only complaint is that one basket has a longer hanger than the other, which can limit where you are able to use this in your RV. These little grass baskets can be used for all kinds of things like, I don't know, I just say that when I forget. But I use them in the kitchen cabinet to hold my tea bags. My daughter has a basket like this that she puts in a cubby to store her shoes. If your cabinet is deep enough, you could use these to store pantry items or dish towels, maybe some picnic items like your tablecloth and outdoor lights. I'm actually thinking of getting some of these if they fit for this area. I put up this curtain to try to make it look better. And I think it helped, but it's kind of annoying. But I think those baskets would look really nice in here, so I'll have to measure. These little hanging bags would be great to hang on some hooks and store things in the bathroom and even in the kitchen. I love these little storage bags that go on a rail system. I picked up 3 of the little ones. They snap right over whatever kind of rail you want to use. I got the over-the-cabinet hooks and a tension rod from Daiso, but you can, of course, find them anywhere. I'll link some below. I secured the rod to the hooks with a little bit of alien tape so that it wouldn't move around, and we put our bark collars and dog leashes in these now. Speaking of which, I moved all the dog stuff to a new spot, another Ikea find that's coming up, so keep watching. Give me a little more in here. I feel like those would be really good in a bathroom too. I was thinking this bin would be perfect under our bed to store the dog food. It'll definitely work. You measured from here?
Yeah, I measured from the tallest point. She said it was 1'17".
It was such a dang mess under here. I always have to reorganize it. I have bins for separation, but that's about the best I can do. So if you have any tips for organizing the space under your bed, will you leave them in the comments, because you guys always have such great ideas. Still just as much stuff in here, but a little bit better organized, and a better dog food bin. Our other one was kind of all busted up, and so it's not airtight, but we go through it pretty quick, so I think it's gonna be okay. We'll see if the food starts going rancid or anything, then I might have to change that. And I don't have to worry about mice, because we've only had 1 mouse in here, and it was in our house, not in here or in our camper, because we had actually brought it in from something that was outside. And that was just 1. So I'm not going to worry about that, but we'll see. This has made it much easier. It was a little tall. My husband actually had to modify this. He just cut this out because it would not close. So he just cut a little chunk out, and it works. The picture frames at Ikea are great for the RV. My kids use them in the loft to hang mini posters on the wall. And by the way, alien tape is what we used to hang them. The silicone food storage bags, I love these. I have this set, and I have some from Walmart. They're not cheap, so I've slowly built up my collection. If you're wanting to switch from plastic bags, don't feel like you have to do it all at once. You can just swap out a few here and there until you have enough. If you do it all at once, you might have to take out a loan first. This stuff works so much better than the foam type liner. After just a short period of time, it seems like it starts to move around and get all wrinkled up. And in a drawer, that is incredibly annoying. You can find this same stuff at Walmart and I think at Amazon, so I will link that below. It's easy to cut straight because of the little dots, and it has helped so much with stuff moving around. You always want to make sure things are tight to prevent moving around. This stuff's easy to clean. I didn't have enough in the roll to go all the way across here, but this one was working pretty good. See, it doesn't really move or get wrinkled up. It stays nice and flat. And this, it just doesn't move. You have to really push it. This is probably my favorite find for the RV at Ikea. It's shoe storage, but it can be used in so many ways. They come in black and white. I got black to hide the dirt a little better. 5 pair of shoes, and only 2 of them are kids' shoes. So you can fit a lot in there. And then in the top one, all the dog stuff. Our bags, brush, medicine, washer. Have you ever eaten at the Ikea restaurant? This was our first time. It kind of reminds me of a school cafeteria. People absolutely love the Swedish meatballs, and they always recommend that. So that's what we got, with a seltzer and cheesecake for dessert. What do you think, Cami?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it tastes like a TV dinner. tastes just like the Salisbury steak you get from the TV dinner.
It does. And did you see those peas? I was like,
Not bad.
I don't understand the appeal, but I am hungry, so it's probably why it tastes pretty good. There is not a hair on my cheesecake. I'm gonna be exchanging that.
No hair on that.
That's good. We don't want no hair on the cheesecake. It does taste exactly like a TV dinner.
Salisbury steak.
The macaroni and cheese is better than the TV dinner, but so I have a few tips for you just to get the most out of your IKEA shopping. If you've never been there, it's incredibly overwhelming. There's tons of people. It's kind of hard to navigate. I mean, there's arrows and you go in a circle around or whatever, but it can be very difficult and annoying. The buggies are crazy. I mean, they're designed so that you can get around, but I swear I was like almost crashing every 2 seconds. If you're not sure what you want from IKEA, watch videos like this one and figure out the kind of products that you might need or want. And then shop online and do a pickup order or have it sent to your house. It's so much easier. And I'll tell you, we did a pickup order. I think it was at the one in Salt Lake. That was the first time I ever did a pickup order with them, and it was the best experience I've ever had doing a pickup order. It was just quick and very good customer service. The lady was super friendly. Another thing you can do if you do want to visit the store to check out their showroom, because in their showroom, they basically have rooms set up, right? Like kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, whatever. And they show you, they have everything set up how they would use it to organize, you know, a kitchen drawer or whatever you want to organize. If you want to look at the showroom, just go with the thought that you're going to get ideas of how to use certain products and then go order online and pick it up. That would be the easiest thing because it is very overwhelming. If you liked this video, I recommend you watch this one next. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.